Ooh, interesting start. Honestly, I kind of forgot about this high ground. I honestly forgot about this high ground. Wow. Like, I knew about this part, I forgot that it went all the way around here. This is a great position for scouting. There's a mega there too. Is that true? Wait, is there a mega like right? There's a mega underneath. Where's the mega here? What? There's a mega here? Wait, what? Wait, there's a mega here and here? Is that true? Holy, such a useless part of the map. I think it's only for spawn camping. Map designers will have sort of fail safes for spawn camps, right? So like if you know you're trying to come through this way and the enemy team's like playing up here and you know on this corner and stuff like that, you can start coming this way, taking the high grounds, and you have like a bunch of megas that you can play around. So this role, I love this. This is really cool. Tree, you are actually just teaching me something right now, which is super awesome. The problem is here. Okay, you have a third. Your Ball is one of those characters, very rare characters that can use change their perspective from first person to third person. Third person just means you can get scouting without being seen. It's very, very powerful. So what you should be abusing is the fact that you can scout without being seen. This right here, where you expose yourself for information, isn't worth it. Right here, you can be probably best position would be hugging the wall right here, and your POV would look something like this. Right, and you'll still be totally safe, but you'll be able to scout this entire thing, right? And you're not able to get through right here. So this is a big mistake a lot of ball players make, is they don't have an exit point, right? They normally have an entry point, but they don't have an exit point. Right here, your entry point is this doorway right here, right? You're gonna fireball through, you're gonna hit a bunch of people, and then you're gonna try to escape. But you don't have you're not keeping the momentum to actually make it out, right? The exit point is not this doorway right here. Oh shit, sorry. Is not this doorway right here. It's actually all the way over here at this ledge, right? This distance from here to here, right? Where you don't have fireball is what's gonna get you killed. Or at least like what's gonna force you to use too many cooldowns to be really impactful in this fight. You almost die here, Jesus Christ. So you actually have the right idea. I really like, oh nice. I really like how you're trying to roll through them and try to get a lot of ult charge off them, right? Trying to displace them. It's just you didn't really plan it out correctly. Good kill right there, right? Little technique called the scoop and poop. This is a real thing, by the way, if you didn't know. It's a real technique called the scoop and poop, where a ball will fireball in, hit someone, go up, and then slam down and finish the kill. It's called the scoop and poop. The fucking scoop and poop. Thanks, Yeetle. Yes, sir. I mean, it's a legendary name, so big props to that. So ball's really difficult to play, right? There's sort of two play styles with Hammond, right? You can either slam in, right? And while the enemy are getting bobbled up, right? They kind of like jump up and then go back down because of your slam. Your teammates are going to dive and try to kill the targets before they land, right? This is just a very basic coordinated dive. Your goal as a team is to slam an enemy or enemies and make sure they don't hit the ground alive. The second play style with a ball is to just be a little fucking asshole. Your goal is to soft CC the shit out of the enemy team. And what soft CC means, it just means booping, right? It just means to manipulate the enemy team's movement without fully stunning them. So they still have abilities and can shoot you and stuff like that, but they can't control where they stand. So a very basic example is, say if the Ana is playing this corner here, you would boop her, so she's knocked back all the way over here. Now she's out of LOS and can't heal anyone, right? Or if the monkey wants to get aggressive and jumps in and lands right here and your teammates are like right next to him, you can roll through him, right? And he gets knocked back and now he's out of the range of his Tesla cannon, and he's outside of his bubble. So right now, you need to like define that play style, right? You can sort of switch back and forth between them, but when you do, you need to understand sort of your objectives. Like right now, you need to be fireballing and making sure this dive doesn't finish off your Ana. Like you getting away here doesn't really do anything. You know, if you're gonna lose the fight, you might as well go down with the ship. There's no point of trying to survive, you know, because you probably could have gotten your ult charge if you were to take that fight. Okay, that was poorly used. Actually, that right there was a great example. I didn't feed ult, question mark. It's 600 health split between all of them, and one of them is blading. There's a nano blade too. No, just a blade. So most likely it wouldn't have been enough ult charge. Like, here's the thing. 600 health split between 6 people, right, is not that much. Is not that much ult charge. But you going from 80 to 100% of your ult is 100% worth it every single time, right? So you give every, let's say every single one of these enemies have +5 to their ult charge, right? But you have mines when you roll in here instead of right now, right? Imagine the difference, right? Oh no, the Junkrat is, you know, 37% to his ult charge, you know? In comparison, you just engaged by booping back their monkey, forcing a bubble, and mining them on cart. So I don't know how to like generalize this. I would probably say something along the lines of like, if you know the fight is lost, die fighting, right? A lot of times making it out alive isn't really worth it, right? Unless you have your ult, or like, you know, you need to set up the second point or the next point. But for the most part, like, it was really worth it for you to take that fight. But let me just, I want to praise you really quick. This engagement was really good. I really like this. So you're doing exactly what I'm talking about. You see the monkey? Boom. You see how he tried to jump in and you booped him? Now that's very difficult to do. It's not like you're going to be able to, you know, strategically boop the monkey every single time like that. But you fucked up both of his cooldowns. He put his bubble in a really shit position, and he fucked up his leap. So now he's relatively like unable to press his win condition for the next 6 to 12 seconds because he won't have bubble or leap. On the other hand, you get your ultimate, right? If you had it already, you would have dropped it right now with the slam, and you get out. Nice slam. You're popping off, dude. If you win this fight, it's solely because of you. Like, you are actually carrying. You're gonna C9. Oh my god, you almost C9'd. You did C9. Okay. That's tragic. I don't really like that slam. I think a roll through would have done better, right? Because right now your goal is to displace, especially as your team is sort of like regrouping and falling back, right? Your diva's low and you need to, she just used her boosters. You need to get your support and DPS back. So right here, I would probably like roll through here without using shields, get the mega, roll up this way, and set up a slam over here, right? So with ball, you need a lot of map knowledge to sort of plan out these routes of attack. So I don't know if you're going to keep playing Sig here, but to recap with the ball stuff, yeah, you do. To recap with the ball stuff, what I would say is, like, if you're playing to disrupt, stay alive at all costs. Try not to use your shields if possible, right? You're just trying to slow down the enemy team and build up ult charge, right? And make sure you have a plan of escape as well as like an entry plan, right? Because you have an entry plan, which is perfect. You're not thinking about like where to go next.
About you and how you've been treating me, and I thought, why do I love you?
The house creaks as the sun hits my blind eyes. I can feel the cold outside. So tell me what you see.